A new fear about drones. Readily available, they can hover just out of sight. The NYPD is concerned that drones could be tools for terrorists. Police brass have not talked about drones as potential weapons until now.
CBS News correspondent Jeff Pegues is here now with the story for us.
Christina Maurice, the NYPD is actively looking for ways to stop an attack by a drone. They tell us there is no intelligence showing an imminent threat, but over the last year, the country's largest police force has been increasingly concerned about a potential terror attack from the air by a drone.
We look at it as something that could be a terrorist tool.
Deputy Chief Salvatore DiPace is one of the NYPD's top counterterrorism officials. For the first time, he is publicly acknowledging why the NYPD is paying close attention to America's fascination with drones and the potential that they could deliver a terrorist attack. Chemical weapons?
If the technology is there, which we're thinking it is.
Guns?
Guns, definitely. We've seen that. We've seen some paintball video where the drone was flying at different targets along the route and very accurately hitting the targets with the paintball.
But the NYPD sees a drone carrying explosives as the #1 threat. And this video was a wake-up call. Last year in Germany, a drone was hovering over a crowd of people just as German Chancellor Angela Merkel delivered a speech. It flew toward the podium and landed right in front of her. She was smiling, but law enforcement across the globe was not.
That drone hit its target right on the mark and could have took the Chancellor and her people out.
His concern has only been heightened by a dramatic increase in the number of drone incidents in New York City, over 40 in the last year.
Definitely a drone. He's going up the streets now between buildings.
And in some cases, unmanned aircraft systems, or drones, are either intentionally or unintentionally being flown into the airspace of NYPD helicopters. We were invited to fly with members of the NYPD AVIATION unit. They took us to a location in Brooklyn where just this past summer, one of their helicopters nearly collided with a drone. They say it was about 800 feet off the ground.
We're flying in the dark. We have night vision goggles on. We're trying to get a job done. And the next thing you know, we see this drone come up to our altitude.
This, my friends, is a prototype quad rotor.
We were told that this video is perhaps the most vivid example of what drones could do. While it looks like it's real, it's actually a viral marketing campaign for a video game. But as far as the NYPD is concerned, this isn't a game. What the NYPD wants is technology that can scan the skies around major events. As they're preparing for the marathon this weekend, officers are being instructed to not only look down for unattended backpacks, but also to look up in the air as well.
Wow, so disturbing. Excellent reporting, Jeff.
Thank you.
Were you surprised by how frank and how open and how much access the NYPD was here and how much they gave you?
You know, I was, but here's the issue for them. They see this as a problem that they're trying to solve. And the more eyes the people of New York that they have watching this see something, say something, it does make their job easier.
And
they're
also
tough to see.
Yeah, but also to make them aware of the reality of this, right? To go into such detail.
Well, exactly. And most people still aren't familiar with drones, but this report, I think, and what they're saying will wake people up to the fact that, yes, this could be an issue.
Yes, got our attention. Jeff, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Jeff, we'll have much more on the drone danger tonight on the CBS Evening News with Scott Pelley. That is coming up at 6:30.